Hi, fam. Hello, hello, hello. I love you. Hello. I love you. Hello. I love you. And thank you for watching. It is Perez Hilton and Brittany. It's a new week. I'm starting a little bit bummed this week because of the sad news for me that Pete Buttigieg has dropped out of the Democratic presidential race. He was my candidate, and it really is a bummer with all caps and exclamation marks because I feel like my vote was wasted now. California is not one of the states where if you vote early, like I did by mail, you can then change your vote if your candidate drops out. I would have cast my vote now for Elizabeth Warren, but I can't. Loretta Contreras, I love you, Loretta Contreras. Oh, thank you for making my Monday better in the super chat. Today we're going to talk about Meghan Markle and a lot of drama with Meghan Markle. We're going to talk about Maroon 5. We're going to talk about Kobe Bryant's wife. I don't even like using the other W word. It the other W word is like Scarlett Johansson's character in the Avengers film. She plays Black Blank. You know that other word with a W? I don't even like saying it because that word could trigger demonetization from YouTube. And your boy doesn't just do this for fun. Anyways, I must address the middle part. I'm trying to bring the David Beckham back. You guys like it? Are you feeling it? I love you. Thank you for watching. All right. Speaking of David Beckham, let us start in the UK, where this week Meghan Markle is expected to join Prince Harry for some royal engagements. Allegedly, their final royal engagements as working royals. However, all of the UK is up in arms, it seems like, because Meghan Markle has reportedly decided to leave baby Archie back home in Canada. Yes, that's their home. And has gone to the UK on her own with Prince Harry for well over a week, almost 2 weeks. Even Super Nanny herself, Jo Frost, kind of shited me. Is that a word? Shited me? Scolded me. Or reminded me that really, really rich people don't have to do that much. That the nanny will take care of packing and the nanny can take care of the baby and this, that, and the other. However, and I love Joe, that is assuming they were going to fly private with the baby. I don't know if that's the plan. I don't know if Prince Harry or Meghan Markle flew all the way from Canada to the UK by private plane. And also, even if you are flying private, right now, do you want your baby that's 9 months old traveling in airports with people getting sick? I'm not upset at Meghan Markle or mad at her or anything, nor should anybody watching. It's not your family. And maybe Meghan Markle and Prince Harry got it approved and okayed by the Queen before they decided to do this. Like, I don't even like traveling with a 2-year-old. I mean, you do it. You do it. It is what it is. I feel bad for Meghan Markle, though, because it's like this woman cannot win. She's criticized if she does. She's criticized if she doesn't. If she did take baby Archie, Abby Tingle, she probably would have been criticized for possibly exposing her child to corona. I'm not even finishing the thing because YouTube is demonetizing anybody that mentions that. Good to see you, Neum and Shauna Marie. Speaking of Meghan Markle and Prince Harry, I will criticize Prince Harry for something he reportedly did recently over in the UK. I don't think Prince William would have done this. I don't know if you guys have heard or not, but Prince Harry spoke at this travel summit recently. And then afterwards, he was traveling back by train and he booked out the entire first class section that he was in, which in a long train, there's lots of little trains, and he didn't want to be amongst other people. He's too good for that. Carriage. Thank you, Leah. The carriage. Snobby. But whatevs. And also wasteful, but whatevs. Good on him, Diamond, right? I mean, don't you expect the British royals to be snobs? They're royalty. And I think the whole concept of royalty is so outdated anyways. Oh, you were born this, so you're special? No, girl. No. I think everybody's special. Good to see you, Fiona. Also, Meghan Markle thinks she's special, as we all should. She thinks she's so special that according to reports, Meghan Markle wants to get back into acting. Specifically, and I don't know if I believe this or not, there are reports that she wants to star in a Marvel movie. I'm inclined to think that's not real, Bash. But if it is, then that's fine. She's an actress. I see no problem with her wanting to act. I mean, it would have been interesting to see if she could have done it all within the confines of being a working royal. You know, working royals are not allowed to earn money. What if she would have acted and done it for free and not gotten paid? Kylie Kincaid, good to see you. But I love it. She's loving being an A-lister now. And according to a new report also just out today, Meghan Markle is set to attend the Met Gala in May. Cheers to you, Megs. She did it right. All right. From the UK to Chile, I don't know if you guys watched any of the footage, but Maroon 5 performed at Viña del Mar, which is a big deal there. It's a music festival that's also broadcast on television. And to put it politely, Adam Levine was awful. Is that politely? Horrendous? Embarrassing? Which should come as no surprise to those of you, my fam, who listen to my podcast. On my podcast, I have said repeatedly that Maroon 5 is the worst act I've ever seen in concert. And I have been to hundreds, if not thousands, of shows. Kylie Kincaid, thank you for super chatting me. And listen, I got an email from a longtime supporter of mine that she does not like it when I thank people in my videos. I do not say this flippantly. I appreciate every supporter. If you do not like me thanking people while you're watching one of my videos, then just listen to my podcast. The podcast is free of interruption, although the podcast has commercials. This is like a commercial. It is what it is, folks. But if you don't like it, don't watch it. I try to do it quickly and move on. And I appreciate those folks that donate, because it's not embarrassing for me to say this. I would not be asking for super chats if I did not need them. I would not be saying, hey, if you can contribute, please do. Because I have a high cost of living. I have a mortgage. And I have 3 private schools and 2 nannies. And my mother that I support. Thank you, Desperante. I love you, Desperante. Anyways, I'll stop with that. And on the podcast, which you can listen to, the Perez Hilton podcast with Chris Booker on Spotify or Apple Podcasts or directly at perezpodcast.com. And I know that Kylie Kincaid watches and listens. She's a huge supporter, like is Tina Seja and Healthy Living. Oh no, Healthy Living is not. They're a troll. So I don't normally block trolls, but I'll block this one. Because that was just rude. Anywho, yeah. Like, did we forget about the Super Bowl? Maroon, I'm looking pretty good today, actually, I would say. Anyways, yeah, I had to walk out of the Maroon 5 concert both times when I've seen them. I could not stand it. And the first time I was like, maybe they just had an off night. The second time I saw them, just as bad. But at least this time, Adam Levine acknowledged that he wasn't all there, and he took to Instagram to apologize to their Chilean fans. Sorry. You like the hair, Kylie? I don't know. I just think it's funny. I might have to start doing this more often. Thank you, It Can Be. Kylie Naib, good to see you. Usually I don't have problems with people in the chat. Anyways, on to a touchy subject. The wife of Kobe Bryant, Vanessa Bryant, is understandably unhappy. Is that a word? Unhappy? Not happy. Displeased that allegedly there were some first responders that shared photos of Kobe Bryant and the others in that crash. Not just of the wreckage, but also of the people. Like I said, understandably, she's upset. However, Vanessa Bryant, through her lawyer, released a statement saying that she wants these first responders, whether they be police officers or firefighters, to be held accountable, to be disciplined, which I'm in favor of. However, she also wants these men and or women to be named. She wants them named and shamed. I have a problem with that. I mean, look at what happened to Gayle King when she asked Lisa Leslie about the allegations against Kobe in the early 2000s. I think that naming these people, Paola Gutierrez, could endanger their lives, put their safety at risk, and not just theirs, that of their family as well. And I don't think that's right. That's an eye for an eye. I understand she's hurt. I understand she's in pain. But I don't think this woman would feel better if something happened to one of these people or their children, their families. It's awful what she's going through. It's a loss that's unimaginable. But while I think they should, like I said, be held accountable, there should be consequences at work for not behaving appropriately, I don't think that they should be publicly named. That's just me. But let me read to you what her lawyer said. Her lawyer said, first responders should be trustworthy. It's inexcusable and deplorable that some deputies from the Lost Hills Sheriff's substation, other surrounding substations, and LA Fire Department would allegedly breach their duty. This is an unspeakable violation of human decency, respect, and of the privacy rights of the victims and their families. We are demanding that those responsible for these alleged actions face the harshest possible discipline and that their identities be brought to light. to ensure that the photos are not further disseminated. We are requesting blah, 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 blah. No, I hope she changes her mind. I hope she sees the error of that statement. And I hope Vanessa Bryant releases a new statement rectifying that and saying, I'm in pain. I lashed out. It was wrong of me to ask for these people to be named. Look at what happened to Gayle King. It will be worse for these people. And these people are first responders. They made a mistake. But I think for the most part, they're good people. People that are daily putting their lives at risk and daily helping others. They made a mistake. They're human. They should be punished, but I don't think that they should be named publicly. That's me. I would love to hear from you all. Let me know in the comments section down below. Sad. Also sad, and got a lot of people talking. I don't even want to mention this woman's name. However, it might surprise you what I think about the mom that allegedly was very unmotherly towards her 2-year-old child over a makeup palette. Not even allegedly. She confessed to this. A YouTuber made a video where she revealed that her daughter got into her makeup palette. And then the mother, I can't even get into details on YouTube because YouTube sucks. I mean, I guess I understand, but I don't know. If I'm a movie that's coming out, if I'm a brand, personally, all I care about are views. I don't care. And so I said last week too, it sucks that the late night hosts are whitelisted and can say whatever they want, but small creators like me are not. Anyways, this mom is a young mom. She is 22, 23 years old. And I have compassion for her. It's awful what she did, but I am hoping to believe she was exaggerating. I am hoping that it wasn't as bad as we might think. And that's what she said. She did come out and clarify later that she wasn't as serious with her child as we might think. But hopefully this is a wake-up call and a learning lesson for this mom. Just like, excuse me, I just burped. Just like my time in the jungle on I'm a Celeb, Get Me Out of Here, Australia was a wake-up call for me not to tell anybody, shut up. Those are powerful words. You should not tell people to shut up. But it's okay to shh. It's okay to shh them. Sweet Soul Review asked if she has postpartum. I'm not a woman. I don't know. But I would not imagine that postpartum lasts for 2 years. I think her baby is a little bit older than 2. So yeah, it's just, I also like to think it's lack of education. Like, not bright people people that aren't bright don't understand that a 2-year-old doesn't have the wherewithal to stay out of mommy's makeup palette. And also, mommy should just have kept it out of reach from the baby. Don't leave it somewhere where your 2-year-old's gonna get it. Ay, ay, ay. Speaking of makeup, James Charles claims that he was harassed and threatened by an Uber driver this past weekend. James was in Orlando for Playlist Live, and he did not go into specifics, though, which for me is a red flag. If you had something that happened to you like that, and then you're blasting that information out publicly like James Charles did on Twitter, I would give more detail. Or I would go live on Instagram or send out more tweets or just be very specific with what was said, how were you threatened. I'm not saying I don't believe him, Kelly Piper. I'm just saying I don't believe him. No. I'm just saying I think that Lyft and Uber drivers should have cameras in them so that you're always being filmed. Because there's two sides to every story, right? I don't believe him, but I don't not believe him either. I'm being agnostic to the situation. I also had major FOMO about Playlist Live. I was on TikTok all weekend and kept seeing all of these creators that I love on TikTok at Playlist Live, which is like VidCon. I even saw some older creators go to Playlist Live, and I wasn't invited. That's okay. I probably would not have wanted to go anyways, because I don't think they pay people to go. I think they just give them... Or do they pay people to go to Playlist Live? Or do they just pay for airfare, transportation, and hotel? I'm not sure. I don't know. But maybe next year, if I have millions of followers on TikTok, which I don't, but I've got 124,000 and I appreciate every single one. Featured creators are paid, Kylie? Well then, that's a goal of mine. I've got to be a featured creator. Anyways, let's keep it moving. Speaking of featured creators, Kylie Kincaid alerted me of this video that Hannah Hart made. Do you guys know Hannah Hart? She's an OG YouTuber. She's in her 30s now, so she's old. I'm in my 40s now. I'm ancient. And she made this video about her dad not going to her wedding. She's marrying a woman. Read between the lines. I don't even like being specific or using the L word or the G word because YouTube has got me that paranoid. But Hannah Hart's dad is a Jehovah's Witness, and because of his faith, will not be attending his daughter's wedding. And I understand, like Vanessa Bryant, Hannah Hart is hurt. However, her dad seems to be a very extreme Jehovah's Witness. I know some Jehovah's Witnesses that are the loveliest people I've ever met. And like any religion, like any church, if you're a hardcore Christian or Catholic or whomever, you know, Orthodox Jews or Muslims, like they separate men and women or this or that or the other. Anything to the extreme, I think, is not good. Hannah called Jehovah's Witness a cult. I mean, I don't know if I agree with that. I don't know enough. It doesn't seem to be as bad as Scientology. To me, Scientology is definitely a cult. if somebody leaves the Church of Scientology, you're not allowed to have contact at all with that member again. They're labeled a suppressive person. And then people that are still a part of the church have to choose. That, to me, is the C word. I think it's sad and lame and unfortunate that Hannah's dad isn't going. And there's nothing else to say about it. It's sad. It's unfortunate. But who cares? I mean, I understand it's her dad, but I don't know. Like, I think a wedding is a beautiful thing and special, but it's also just a day. I'm old school, or like not even old school. I'm just Perez. Like, I don't think people should be going bankrupt for weddings. I don't think you should be spending ridiculous amounts of money. It's one day. Instead of spending crazy amounts of money on a wedding, use that money for a down payment on a house. Be practical. Have a small wedding and just have the people that want to be there. But yeah, I agree, Kylie. It is what it is. Not everybody's a good father. Not everybody's a good mother. I feel really lucky that I had both. All right. Really sad news. And I must be very careful how I word this. People even in the UK know who this man is, Chad Johnson. He was on Celebrity Big Brother. Those in America know him more for being on The Bachelor race. As I spoke about last week, Chad Johnson got into a domestic incident with his girlfriend, who's a YouTuber, and then started posting alarming things on social media and was just taken to the hospital and put under observation because those close to him were concerned that he might be a danger to himself, which really is sad. So sending positive vibes to him, yes, he messed up. However, everybody has the ability to right their wrongs and do better. Also sad news, Tyler Cameron, you guys might know him from the most recent season of The Bachelorette. His mother just passed, we found out. Very, very, very sad. No other information is known. In lighter news, though, there is a new Bachelorette. She has been named. It is Claire Crawley. I don't know Claire Crawley. I don't watch The Bachelor, but what do you guys think of Claire Crawley being named as the new Bachelorette? Are you into it? Are you not? Let me know in the comment section down below. I think I'm having Wi-Fi issues, which could explain why I'm not seeing anybody in my live chat right now. Oopsies. Well, hopefully you all are seeing me. Maybe I will end it right now because I don't want to keep talking and then have it not work. This really is a bummer. Anyways, if you watched the beginning, I love you. If you enjoyed this, hit the like button, leave a comment, follow, subscribe, share. You know the drill. Mwah.